Hello, everyone.
Hi.
How are we all doing today?
Good.
I'm so glad you showed up for class. And so today we're going to be talking about culture. And the way we're going to do that is through storytelling. So I'm sure that each of you, which are of a different culture, have some stories that are important to you that you may have been told or that you have read that you know that have some important meaning to you. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. You'll have an opportunity to tell us about that story, because I know some of you are from Hispanic culture, perhaps African culture, and we have Chinese culture in the room. So we have a lot to learn and gain from each other. So, and at one point, I have sent you pictures on your cell phone that we're going to talk about with the vocabulary words. So you'll actually have these vocabulary words in your phone that you can refer to later for the coming homework assignment. So, Maria, can you tell us a popular story from the Hispanic culture?
Sure. In Hispanic culture, we have a story about a weeping woman. This story tells us the consequences of our actions.
That's a great example. Stories carry powerful lessons. Now let's learn some key vocabulary that we'll use today. And let's write these words down as we go through them. We're going to talk about 4 main words, okay? And these words are central to many stories. So, the word hero. H-E-R-O, hero. Does anybody want to take a guess to what a hero might be?
Well, I know in many African story, heroes always have to overcome some, difficult situations so that the community can have peace, in the village. People can have peace. Yes.
That's very good. So heroes can help and save. Can anybody think of any famous heroes here in America? They can be real or imaginary.
Superman?
Yeah, Superman. That's a good one. Superman is a hero. He's a fake hero, but nevertheless a superhero. Yes.
Batman.
Batman. Yeah, Batman's a hero too. So, but what about some everyday heroes? People that might help us or protect us in real life. What would that be?
Police officers?
Yeah. Who else?
Doctors and nurses?
Well, yes, doctors and nurses could be heroes. They help keep us well.
Your mom could be a hero.
Yeah,
yes,
that's good.
Definitely,
Yeah,
yes.
but why is that? Why is mom a hero?
Because she protects you, she cares for you, she's there for you when you need her.
Yeah, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah. So we have lots of different heroes. Some of them are real and some of them are imaginary, but the whole goal is to help. And that's the picture that I actually sent you. I sent you, as you can see on your phones, a picture of Superman to represent hero, okay? And then we have the word quest. Q-U-E-S-T, quest. So, anybody want to take a guess as to what a quest is?
An adventure?
Yeah, an adventure. What else? What do you do on a quest, maybe?
Find something?
Yeah, treasure.
Treasure.
That's what I was thinking. That's a good word, treasure.
My story is set in the snowy landscapes of Mother Russia, where a young girl embarks on a quest to find a magical flower.
Oh, wow. That sounds like a very interesting story. I'd love to hear the whole thing one day. We have quest stories here. One of them that comes to mind is from King Arthur, Camelot. We have lots of movies and stories about where they go on quest. And then from the Hispanic culture, Maria, we have Don Quixote, which goes through a quest and a series of tests along the way. That's Cervantes, famous author and storyline. I think they've made movies out of it, plays, books, everything. I even took a class where we had to read through that and analyze all of the story of what it means and the allegory and all of that. But it sounds very intriguing. I really like your story about the quest for a magical flower. So tell me a little bit more. What, after you find the flower, what happens? What does it do?
It has healing powers. It helps the people who are sick to get better.
Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah, because nobody likes being sick, right? Yeah, nobody likes being sick. Being sick is no fun at all. So what about Ling? What do you have a story that you can relate to?
I do. My story would be about a young Chinese scholar who learns the true meaning of wisdom through a series of trials.
Oh wow! And what kind of trials? A series of trials? What, like what? What are some of the challenges? The tests that it has to overcome?
She has to find a flower to help her family.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Both stories have something in common, the flowers. You know, that happens often between cultures. We find overlap or some of the same themes, some of the same things happening. And then, you know, there's a correlation between the two cultures sometimes. Sometimes that happens because of colonialism. People come in and take over. Or sometimes, unfortunately, because of slavery, whatever the case may be, and you get some mixing of the cultures. But we'll talk more about that later. I think we have another word, which I think is the word triumph. So, TRIUMPH, triumph. And so what do we think that is?
Is that the same word as overcome?
Yeah, overcome. What's another word perhaps?
Achieve.
Achieve. I like that.
Ooh,
Yeah.
To win something.
Yes, to win. Yes, to win. That's a really good one. So in the picture that I see on your phones, you see that the boy is raising his hand. He's like, yes, I won. I got it. He's victorious. He's triumphant in his quest. He made it to his goal, whatever his goal is. He probably went through some trials, through some challenges, and then he made it. We have people, and sometimes they're considered heroes, that go through challenges, like sometimes they're disabled people, whether it's financially disabled or physically disabled. They go through trials and they are triumphant, meaning they don't allow their disabilities or their life situations to stop them. So yes, that's very true. Then the last word we've been saying this whole time over and over again is culture. So what I'd like for you to do, each one of you, is to tell me something about your culture that you want to share, and really what you think culture is. What is culture? So Maria, can you tell me what is culture?
Culture is how you live life and your beliefs.
Okay, very good. And how about you, Sam?
Well, I guess culture is what you all agree to be doing together, I guess.
Okay, yeah, a group of people, because typically with culture a group involves society. So yes, and there are certain things that the society and the group agrees upon that is normal. So yes. And what about you, Ling?
For me, culture is when you and a group of people come together and y'all can like celebrate how y'all feel, or like you guys just do different things than other people.
Okay, yeah, I like that because all cultures are not the same. Yes, there may be some similarities, but they're not all exactly the same, and that helps, gives us different perspectives, and we can learn from each other, from the different cultures. And Anya, what about you? What is culture?
Culture is a mixture of our history and our religion and our social traditions.
Oh, I like that. And you use the word traditions, so the things that are passed down from one generation to the next, from one person to the next. So for instance, if you have kids, the parent teaches the child, and then the child grows up and becomes a parent, and they teach the child, and it goes on and on, so far, and so forth like that. So, Sam, share something with me from your culture that is perhaps different from the United States.
Well, I think, well, I know in our culture, we tend to eat with our hands a lot more than.
And what culture is this?
In
remind us of.
Nigeria,
Okay.
a lot of our food, you eat it with your hands. So,
Okay.
but in America, you eat, if you eat with your hands, if it's not finger food, it's not what you can eat with your hands. You
Okay.
need to use a fork or knife or utensils, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably some truth to that. So at this point, I think we all have a good understanding of what culture is. We have a good understanding of our own respective cultures. What I'd like for you to do is to write your own story, make up your own story. Make sure we use some of the vocabulary words that I've sent you on the phone and that we've talked about. That you need to incorporate into the story, and then we can present that later. And as you work on your storyboards or your story, think about the moral or the lesson your story teaches. And we'll present these stories at the end of class tomorrow and discuss what we've learned from each other. Also, we will take some time as you write. We'll take some time. You can finish this at home. We'll take some time to upload the stories online and perhaps add some illustration and some pictures. So I'd like for the story to be about 300 words long, so that's why you can't finish right now. You have to take it home, proofread it and edit and revise, and I know you can do it. 300 words seems like a lot, right? But no, it's not. It's okay. But when you do this, then we'll go online and publish them online, okay? So, today, we have seen how stories can bridge cultures and enhance our understanding of the world. We've increased our vocabulary a little. These are words that you can use not just in the story, but in everyday life as you talk to native English speakers. And you can also share with them your culture. And by sharing our stories, we learn more about ourselves and each other. Thanks for joining us, and keep exploring the stories of the world, okay? I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Bye.
Bye.